Hello ladies and gentlemen, well I just heard one of the craziest stories on the BBC News website about Cheryl Cole when she went to the US. Apparently they didn't like her, well they found her accent too strong and they couldn't understand what she was saying. And so apparently that's the reason she's been dropped from the US version of the X Factor, which I think is pretty damn bad. Now don't get me wrong, I'm no real fan of Cheryl Cole. I don't really think she has that great music, you know. Other people like her, that's all good, you know. I'm not too keen on her, but hey, that's just my opinion. But what I think is, you know, they're going to drop her from the show because they can't understand her accent. Well, a lot of the time, American people come over here and we can't understand a damn word they're saying, so I think that's kind of only fair, you know. And besides, why should she drop her accent, you know, just because you can't understand what she's saying? I think she should be proud to be where she's from, and I know she probably is. And I think she should keep that accent. I'm sorry you can't understand what they're saying. You know, I might not be able to understand what a guy from Philadelphia, no offense, or a guy from, you know, California, for example. I don't say, you know, or Texas. You know, sometimes you can't understand what Texas people are on about. So say if they came over here and we can understand what they're on about. I'm not going to say change your accent because I don't understand what you're on about. No, you can keep that accent as far as I'm concerned because that's where you're from. That's how you speak, and you know, that's the way it is. That's, you know, that's from wherever part of America you are from. That's where you grow up, and that's where you got the accent from. Why should you change your accent? You know. So sorry about it. Sorry to American people, you can't understand her. You know, her accent. You know, Scouser people have gone over there, like McCartney and the Beatles and the Stones, and you know, people like that have gone over there, and they were from Liverpool, and you know you still accept them anyway. Okay, this is a different decade and all, but still, you know, you could accept them. Why can't you accept her? You know, because of her Geordie accent, it's too strong apparently, and you can't understand what she's saying. Oh, boo-hoo! You know, get over it. That's what they're kicking her off. That's pretty damn disrespectful to me. You know. Okay, sorry, we have all, you know, we have accents from all over the place, like, you know, I have an accent from the south of England, a friend of mine has an accent because he's from Liverpool, you know, people are from different places that I know, but, you know, I wouldn't change my accent just because I'm going to the US, unless I have to be forced to change it in order to get into the US or something crazy like that. That's like one of the only times I change it, you know. Because I think, you know, people can understand what I'm saying, you know, a lot of the time. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It just kind of bugs me. It's not like a big deal or anything to me, really, but it just kind of, I don't get it. Like how American people can come over here and we don't really bash them that much. Okay, we might be like, I don't know what he's on about, but we're like saying, go back to your country because we don't understand, because we can't understand, you know, the way you speak or whatever. We don't say that. We don't say go back to the US because we don't, you know, we can't make out what you're saying. No, you just kind of have to deal with it. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. People are from different places and they have different accents, you know. I've talked to a lot of people with a lot of different accents from all over the place. And do I say, no, you can't be my friend, or, you know, no, you can't talk to me because you have a different accent and I can't understand what you're saying? No, I just let them talk to me. That's the truth. So I think it's a shame, you know, that she got dropped from the X Factor in the US just because they couldn't understand what she was saying, not because of, you know, whether she was a good judge or not, or anything like that. It was just because they couldn't understand what she's saying. It's too, you know, it's too strong. I'm sorry, but you know, if a guy from Texas has, you know, they have like strong accents as well, like, oh, y'all get over here, y'all. You know, I'm from Texas, you know. No offense, seriously, no offense. I'm not trying to take the mickey out of anybody who is from Texas. This is just an example. You know, we don't say go back to Texas because your accent is too strong. No, we don't. So I've been ranting for a good few minutes. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Peace.